Welcome to Fueling Your Imagination. It is another day to read another tiny tale. This tale was my imaginary story for the prompt, unforgettable person at Momspresso. So let's get reading the tiny tale. A phantom doted to life, an unforgettable imaginary tale. Here, have a cup of coffee, he said, handing me the imaginary coffee cup. I was not ready to take anything from a stranger, not even imaginary coffee, even if he was a handsome one. I had decided to end this regretful life anyway. I was fidgeting my fingers, and then I said to myself, "Oh, one cup of coffee before it ends won't hurt," and decided to go with him. He had seen me on the edge of the cliff and coaxed me into going for a cup of coffee with him. I never spoke to him, but he convinced me to go to a coffee shop nearby. He sat there and waited for me to speak up. When I didn't, he asked if I would like a cup of coffee and called for the waiter. It was unusually crowded that day, and the waiter never heard him, so he kept quiet. "If you call, he will respond," he finally spoke with a naughty smile on his face. I couldn't stop myself from smiling. He knows how to make one forget their grief, I thought. But I wasn't going to speak to him just yet. I called for the waiter, and he responded instantly. "Coming, madam, just a second," came the reply. "Told ya," said the stranger. "By the way, I don't drink coffee. I want to talk to you. Please order a coffee for yourself," he said. I knew this trick very well now. I was still not going to respond to his advances, nor ask him the reason for not taking anything. I ordered a cup of coffee and was drinking it when he tried to speak to me again. "What do you do? You look like a pop singer. I mean, look at the way you dress," he said, perusing me from top to bottom. I became uncomfortable. How did he even know that I sang? I ran a channel on YouTube, but never had I posted my photo. Only albums. Nobody except my own family and close friends knew about my successful career online. He suddenly spoke. "Why were you trying to end your life when success has welcomed you with open arms?" I was stunned again. Sipping my coffee and looking at him, I finally spoke up. "Career isn't everything, you know." I was ditched by someone. Tears rolled down my cheek. "I thought so. But when you have everything else to work on, why are you focusing on him? Let him go. You have many more mountains to scale, a lot more success to see," he said, with a look of determination visible in his eyes. I smiled again. Such a handsome fellow and full of maturity, I thought to myself. "Okay, I have to go now. I'll meet you later at an appropriate time. Remember, your goal is more important than some silly relationship failure," he said, and left. Everything around me became so pleasant after that. I started seeing the sunshine, enjoying the warm sun in my face, and was enjoying my coffee. I paid the bill and was coming out of the coffee shop when I noticed the banner with the stranger's photo on it. "Oh, he's a star too." I thought so. With looks like that, he might be anybody, and proceeded to read the message written below his photo. "In loving memory of Rajesh, who left for heavenly abode a year ago." I was shocked for an instant and stood staring at the banner. A middle aged woman walked up to me and asked me if I was okay. I was shivering and blabbered to her, I spoke to him just a few minutes ago, right in that coffee shop," with anxiety hitting a dangerous level. She held me to steady my shivering hands and said, "Oh, did you meet Rajesh? He's always helping people who are in trouble." Although he has left us, I can always feel him as the energy surrounding me, said the woman. He died here a year ago in an accident near the cliff. Since then, he helps many people who come here. I am happy you got to see him, said the woman with tears in her eyes. I suddenly felt warm and composed. The suicidal feeling and the resentment of a failed relationship left me. I can never forget the ghost that helped me see the value of my life. It inspired me to pen my new song, A Ghost That Loves Life. Hope you found the story touching. Do let me know your opinion about this tiny tale. Tomorrow, don't forget to listen to the part 2 of episode 3 of Alienated in an Ancient Land. See you all tomorrow then.